Mourners wearing black masks and holding white chrysanthemums bow their heads to pay their condolences. Mourners gathered at Seoyi Elementary School in Seoul, where a second-year teacher took her own life. Fellow teachers and citizens are leaving notes grieving the sudden death.
선배 교사로서 너무너무 미안했고 그리고 우리가 도와줄 수 있는 방법이 그렇게 없었을까라는 생각이 많이 들어서 너무너무 마음이 아팠어요.
On the 18th, a teacher in her 20s was found dead at Seoyi Elementary School in Seocho-gu in southern Seoul. She was a newly appointed teacher who was in charge of a first-grade class. The police are still figuring out the circumstances that led up to the tragic incident. Rumors are spreading within education and internet communities that the deceased teacher was in charge of handling school violence and may have been subject to vicious criticism by some parents. In order to get to the bottom of the allegations raised, the police are questioning the deceased teacher's bereaved family and acquaintances, the school's vice principal, and fellow teachers. They have also secured her personal electronic devices to check messages and calls. Meanwhile, at a public elementary school in Yangcheong-gu, Seoul, a teacher was assaulted by a 6th grade student. The student enrolled in a special class for anger management disorder, with the assault taking place while the teacher was persuading the student who did not want to take the counseling class. The student reportedly verbally abused, then punched and kicked the teacher in the face and body. The student has claimed that he was being discriminated by teachers. Fellow teachers submitted some 2,000 petitions demanding severe punishment for the offending student, and on the 20th, the Teachers' Rights Protection Committee was held with the student who assaulted the teacher being transferred. Following these incidents that clearly violated teaching rights, there are growing calls for the strengthening of the teaching rights.
현장에서 아이들이 다툼이 있거나 내지는 물리적인 어떤 문제가 생겼을 때 교사가 주저없이 대처할 수 있도록 하는 안내와 연수가 필요하고 그런 가이드라인을 만드는 작업이 굉장히 중요하다고 합니다.
An amendment bill for the Teaching Rights Act has been proposed in the National Assembly. The core of this amendment is that if there are no gross negligence in the way a teacher advises a student, it cannot be considered an act of emotional or physical child abuse or neglect under the Child Welfare Act. Furthermore, bill permits the school to defend teachers from excessive child abuse accusation. Some people have a negative view about proposed changes, saying that the revision of the law can increase the risk of child abuse in schools. But in the face weakening authority of teachers and the problem this is causing, calls are growing to balance out the rights of both students and teachers. Authorities have said they will try to find solutions, calling the current situation a serious challenge to the education sector.
교육부는 교권을 확립하고 교원의 정당한 교육 활동이 법적으로 충분히 보장되어 균형 잡힌 교육 현장이 되도록 노력하겠습니다.
With the latest developments, social attention will likely be focused on whether the wrapped educational environment can find its proper place.